He is all up in my grill while I'm dealing with heavy duty wood glue. Oh, no. Anytime I look at the jobs here, I'm like, I don't want it. Hey, it's Karen, Max's mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I am walking you through my typical day as an unemployed individual. If you're not subscribed, some backstory is I was laid off back in May, 2 months ago. Officially 2 months next week. And yeah, so I've been loving it, honestly. Yeah, I've been loving it, honestly. But, you know, we're just gonna apply to a few jobs today. And it's so interesting because I told myself in July, no job applications unless you just see something. Because I just threw out a bunch of applications in June. And I'm changing fields. So it's kind of like weird, there's like a transition period, right? So I am a digital strategist. Well, typically that's the positions I feel: digital strategist, content coordinator, social media manager, media relations, all that jazz. Anything that's PR and social, the in between. I've always been hybrid, and I'm tired of it. I'm exhausted of it. I do it full-time and part-time, and it's just exhausting. Now also I'm an adjunct lecturer, so I'm hoping to get more into teaching full-time in the coming year. I understand that I won't teach full-time right after, you know, my first time fully transitioning into teaching. So last semester, the spring semester, was my very first time teaching, and I loved it, and I was like, this is something I could do and I want to do. So I just got confirmation that I was assigned a class for the fall, and now we're just waiting to see if enough students sign up, because when you're an adjunct, it's like schools pay adjuncts through a grant received, something along those lines. So you have to have a minimum of 15 students per class, and I don't teach requirements, I teach electives. And you know, you have to have so many electives in school, but you know, electives, you can be a senior in an elective course with a bunch of freshmen. I ended up doing that, just because, you know, you have to work around your schedule, your core class schedules. Anyway, so that's that. I've guaranteed one class. I was hoping to get 4. I was just aiming high, and it's not, I mean, it's still young. It's July and the semester starts mid-August, but out of nowhere, a bunch of adjunct positions have been posted. So I'm gonna look through those today. But today, even though I said I'm leaving strategy, two positions at one of my dream companies have just opened a few days ago. I just saw, so I'm gonna apply to those today. And then I need to go visit my granny. She broke her cell phone, so I went and got her a new one. And I also have a an Amazon tablet. It's like a screen, it's like a pad that I'll video call in sometimes, and she likes that. But we needed to connect the number, and it's a bunch of, you know. So I'm gonna go do that later on, and probably go pick up some lunch because I don't feel like cooking, because the only things we have here are like things to cook. And I just don't have it in my heart. And then I have the gym later. So I'm trying to debate if I want to clean up. If I want to work out here. So while I applied to jobs, I was just going to turn on my elliptical and, you know, just to get some type of movement in. But I don't want to go too hard because I can feel it in my bones that my period is on the way. This is my last time training for 2 weeks. I'm so pleased because I'm tired, and plus my period started. My trainer's going to France, so I want to make today really count at the gym, without just pushing myself too much, because we ran into issues with pushing me. And yeah, so it's just really just whatever I get into. I will say I've been breaking out a lot. It's just summer. In the summer, we break out. It's like I spend all fall, winter, and spring clearing my skin. My skin is perfect. And then come summer, the mosquitoes and the sweat attack me. So I'm going to lay off the makeup for a while. She's just always doing something. I'm going to lay off the makeup for a while, and so I'm just going to apply some lashes. I've been trying to apply lashes for a week now. I just have not gotten to it. So that's what I'm going to do after I make this smoothie, because I'm very hungry right now. I've been trying to incorporate collagen and protein, as I've just turned 30. Somebody's pooped in the hall. I'm telling you, it's so hard. It's so hard. Working from home was hard enough. Now being unemployed at home, I don't know how moms do it. Like the stay-at-home moms who don't work. Girl, no. I hate that sound. I need to get some WD-40. Alex says we have some, but I don't see it anywhere. But every door in the house has just started creaking like that since summer started. This is the collagen I just bought like a week ago, and I haven't used it yet. And wait, so it's protein and collagen? Dude, okay, so I think I'm gonna return this because I have a protein powder. That's protein and collagen, and this is just protein. I was gonna give myself a double dose of protein. This is the protein powder I've been using. Now, I've always used that one whenever I'm taking protein powder, because it's a barely there taste. It just tastes like sugar. And then this one I hear is disgusting, but I saw that it had collagen in it, so I want to give it a go. But maybe I should just return this. Actually, I don't have the receipt. It was from Whole Foods, and I didn't use my Amazon, so I'm stuck with it. I've been seeing this collagen liquid lately that I think I kind of want to give a try. But that's what I have right now. What I hated most about living in this old house is the cabinets are low. There's not a lot of counter space back there. Like, that's the kitchen pretty much, just that corner. And so we have this coffee station, but it turns into a catch-all like every time I clean it off. So I feel like I never have a place to go. And I was thinking I should get one of those islands that go in the kitchen. Like, what I would like to ideally is get rid of that table and get a smaller table, like a little nook, and also have one of those islands that you can move around. But the thing is, there's also no closets in this house. Like, there's 4 closets total. There's 4 closets total in this house, and I hate it. So you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to clear this off so that I can function in here. Excuse me while I pour my smoothie. And it's like, it's really hard. It's really hard having dogs. Like, I think a lot of people are seeing that now. See, and a man, because you see, he used the last paper towel and didn't put more paper towels on the hook. Like, why? Anyway, I just feel like I'm always walking in circles and dodging dogs. And it's hard having dogs. And then when you're not, like when you are moving about the house, because you're not, whoa, was the camera even on me? When you're moving about the house, because you're not glued to a desk, because you aren't working, like, it's like you just, it's a dance all day. So this is my bauble. Whoa, not a bauble. This is not a bauble. Do y'all remember baubles? I had so many baubles. This is I don't even know what this is called. A Bink. It's the Mama Cup by Bink. And I have plenty of smoothie, like cups I could put smoothies in, or even containers, like the 6-pack containers you get from Amazon. But I miss using this thing. The straw got stained because I put vitamin C in it and I threw the straw out, and I just have only been using it like this. But since I got my Stanley cups, I haven't really used it. So I'm thinking, I bought a cup for my smoothies, and I was like, and I returned it because I was like, I can just use one of the old water bottles I have. And this is glass, so making smoothies in it will not stain it. But if I get a straw for it, it will stain the straw. I think this is going to be super sweet, because I put almond milk in it too, and a banana. Oh, it was just big enough. Look at that. Do you mind? Oh. Alright, I am sitting here on the living room floor on my cushions, about to have breakfast and do my lashes. And have this smoothie, and I made a slice of, are there any, can you see any? No, she blended them in really well. But it's, Alice's mom made zucchini bread, and she dropped it off yesterday. So I'm gonna have a slice of that with my smoothie and apply some lashes. So I was gonna do brown, but I think I'm gonna do black because yeah, I'm gonna do black lashes. You can kind of see pieces of the zucchini in there sticking out. I've been watching the regular show and the cleaner. Those are my 2 shows right now, and then Father Brown. Whenever I don't feel like watching anything, it's just in the background while I'm like applying to jobs or something. And yeah, I need to watch The Witcher, but I don't know if I want to watch it until part 2 comes out. How do you feel about Liam Hemsworth being the new Witcher? I'm not familiar with the video game or any of the story, but I'm thinking they're writing him in. How does this go? I like Liam Hemsworth. He's a cutie pie. But I am kind of disappointed that Henry Cavill is leaving. I don't like when characters change. I don't like when like the plots change to shows randomly. So I tend not to like watch, but I'm gonna try to watch to see what's going on. If I could just get this lash thing out of here. Okay, I have done my lashes. I had to do the brown one, and I didn't even, this is why I didn't want to do brown. I feel like it doesn't even look like I have on extensions. But I did the brown ones because the black ones, for some reason, I think the band is thicker, and I've just been having a hard time lately. I don't know if it's like the glue was old or what, but it's just with the black ones I struggle. So I just did brown. I like brown anyway. It's just when I put on makeup, then you really just can't see them. They just blend in. But I guess since I'm not wearing makeup, it'll be fine. I am going to go conceal these raccoon eyes. I don't know what it is. I'm just struggling to get enough sleep. And these are hereditary. Like, my mom has them, my sister has them, but I have them worse, and I think it's because I have a paler complexion, so it just looks worse. But yeah, so now it's time to apply to this job that I was looking at. Actually, there's 2 jobs that I'm looking at. I'm having a hard time finishing the smoothie, by the way. It's just too sweet for me. I kind of wanted to add some salt, but I was like, no. It's just too sweet. I prefer tangy smoothies, and that's just not it. And I'm having juice with my breakfast instead of coffee. I should not have had juice, but I just had a craving for it. I'm just trying to make sure I eat enough. I had a second breakfast of bacon and waffles. I'm trying to make sure I eat enough because I tend to not eat enough. And then like I eat like an hour or so before I go into training, and then I feel sick there. So just trying to make sure I eat enough. Hey Maxie, you cozy. I bought this little desk fan from Target. It is so loud. And so is the treadmill. I just wish things were silent. You know? Like, it feels like everything is loud. Applying to this job. This is the one. Okay. Like, the pay sucks down here. I'm in the South. So the job I was just laid off from was in New York. So I was getting a New York salary. Anytime I look at the jobs here, I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it. Let me read it. Yeah. I don't want it. It's like I would be getting paid 30% less and probably double the work, right? I feel like I'm swaying because I have the treadmill on slow because I'm barefoot, and I just like to, so that I'm moving. Like, it's not really a workout, it's just more of a I am moving. And I bet you this job requires you to be in the office. I bet you it requires you to be in the office because it is a nonprofit job, and nonprofits prefer you. Wait, this is a state job. You know, I've been wanting to get back into the government. I really do want a government job. If I'm not teaching full-time. Cool. You know what? The links are broken. Like, it'll send you somewhere and you can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna have to email someone. Okay, it is now noon, and to ensure that I don't spend the entire day applying to jobs because it's happened before, I'm going to switch tasks, and I am uploading a video. I filmed and edited it yesterday and let it upload yesterday, and so I just need to make the thumbnail for it. I struggle with thumbnails so much just because I struggle with actually taking the pictures. I think it's because when all the social networks stopped being image focused, I feel like I just stopped taking pictures, honestly. And there you go. But I am on Lemonade if you want to go check me out. I'll have my link in the description box. And that has given me so much peace of mind. Like, it's really all I want to be. So I used to love blog loving, but it's no more, and there was like this emptiness left, and like Pinterest used to feel the same way, but not as like, what am I trying to say? You know, blog loving, you follow who you want to see. Pinterest, you see everybody, whether you're following them or not. But it's just calm. Like, it's calm and quiet. And that's what I like. Anyway, I gotta scramble for some photos. The video that I just filmed that I'm uploading right now is beginning my fitness journey for real this time. And it's just an intro to me deciding to be hands-on in my physical health. So go check that out. Sometimes I wish I had a chef, you know, just somebody to figure it out for me. You just did a big stretch, didn't you, Maxie? You sure did. Look at that handsome boy. You're such a good dog, Max. Wow. I'm not gonna leave it. You go TT? I'm gonna close the door. Okay. I got a white rug for the kitchen. Why did I do that? It's just always dirty. Always. I got it because the kitchen is white. And yeah, I didn't want a dark rug at the door. But I feel like now that we go outside, I'll say that. Whenever he's going outside regularly, he just scrubs his feet on this white rug. I have a brown rug outside for the scrub-a-dub-dubbing. And the white rug, honestly, the purpose is to not have the dogs sitting just on the bare floor in the kitchen, because they like to sit while I'm cooking. But Alex uses it to clean his feet off, like, not just dry, he's cleaning his shoe off. But so I have a few projects that I need to do around the house. It's already late afternoon, so I have destroyed this gorgeous chest since we moved in, and I was thinking about, I don't want to get rid of it because I like it, but and it's been like, this is like 3 generations old, I think, and just something happened when we moved here. I don't know, like, I've had it for 5 years. Alex has had it like 5 years before that, and then anyway, I think it was his grandmother's. So right now I'm unscrewing. You see the screws in there. I'm trying to take this thing out. We have another one right here. It's snug in there. And then I'm seeing that these things are weak. So I'm going to go through and tighten them all with glue with wood glue, like permanent Gorilla Glue, and I'm hoping that fixes it. He is all up in my grill while I'm dealing with heavy duty wood glue. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no. Okay, I am cooking lunch right now. I just heard something. I was making sure it wasn't the stove. So I'm cooking lunch right now. I just watered my plants. I applied to 4 jobs. I only plan to apply to 2 jobs today, but I applied to 4. So good for me. I don't know how to set boundaries. And took Granny her cell phone. And I called my mom because my mom is off today. She says she's going to meet me at the gym. I'm going to be training, but she's going to be just doing whatever she does. We've been trying to hold each other accountable, like as far as fitness and working out. That hasn't been going so well, so I'm thinking if she starts going while I'm in training, then we'll also both be influenced to get back to the gym when I'm not training, so I can actually work out more than like 2 or 3 times a week. And the doggies don't want lunch, they just want snacks, so I'm withholding that from them. Cece looks crazy. Look at her. But yeah, so today's been an overall productive day. It's after 1 though, and I honestly don't think I'm going to film anymore after this because I have the gym in a few hours, and I always get really antsy and nervous before I go, and I think that's just me having to build confidence in being in the gym because I'm not. And it's stressful when you're drenching sweat and you're struggling and you're surrounded by people. It's a lot for me. So I'm gonna call it a day here for this vlog's sake, and this was fun. Say bye, Maxie. Say bye. Okay.